guys, it's Amy again from Sunrise Fitness. Today's workout is divided up by the lower half of your body, the upper half of your body, and your core. So what we're going to do is 15-minute blocks. If you're kind of short on time, you can do 10-minute blocks, 12-minute blocks, whatever you want. I have set it up just for 15, but it doesn't really matter. You're going at your own pace. And so how it's going to work is you have 5 exercises for your lower body, 5 exercises for your upper body, and 5 for your core. And so you're going to be in the lower section for 15 minutes or whatever time you pick. 15 minutes. So you're going to go through those 5 exercises as many times as you can before you move on to the next section. So for the lower section, you have 10 jump squats. So basically, you're going down. I'll show you from the side. You're going down, hands touch the floor. Your butt is sitting down. I am not bending my back. I am sitting my butt down. My chest is still up. Down, and you're going to jump up. Get some air on this. Really challenge yourself to get up off the ground. And press with your legs explosively into the air. Again, always, if your knees are bothering you, you can do just the little ones and maybe just come up onto your toes a little bit like that so it's a less impact, or you can always just go to regular squats without the jumping. The second one, so you have 10 of those, and again, like always, I'll post this online so you have it written out. The second one we have is 10 butt lifts per side. So you're down on your mat. You can put your forehead down if you want. But basically you're going to go 10 on each side. Your toes are going to be flexed down towards the ground. And you're just going to lift up just a little bit from the hip. So a nice straight leg. And your toes are pointed down. So you're going to do 10 on each side. So you'll switch at 10. And then we go on to exercise 3 for the lower half. Reverse lunges. So 10 per side. So you're going to stand here, and you're going to step back with your right foot into a lunge. 1. Then come back to the beginning. 2. 3. 4, and so on. So switch legs when you get to 10, and do 10 on the other leg. Then we have 10 sumo squats. Now, you may want a mirror in front of you. I have a mirror here. You can't tell, but I have a mirror in front of me. I'm going to step wide. Pretty wide. More wide than you feel like you want to step. Toes facing out towards the sides a little bit, and you're going to go down nice and low. Now I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I can see that this is low. I'm not here. You know, you can see in the mirror, if you have one, where you are. I don't want to be here. I want to be low. I want this right here, my hamstrings, to be at least parallel with the floor. That's 1. 2. 3. So you'll feel that a little more in your glutes than you do on a regular squat. And then the last lower is 10 single leg bridge dips per side, which I think you guys have seen already. So you're up, one leg is up, and you're going down and up, down and up, down and up, just like that. You do 10, switch sides. Okay, so that's the lower section. So you're going to go through it once, go through it twice, hopefully get through it 3 or 4 times. In your allotted time, which is 15 minutes. So then you'll stop the clock, grab a sip of water, set the clock for 15 minutes again. You're going to go to the upper section. So this one we have 10 push-ups. You can do them on your knees or all on your feet, whichever you prefer, or you can start on your feet and go to your knees. So just regular push-up, down and up. You have 10 of those. Then we have Ys. So like the letter Y. Bandit, watch out. Go. This is Bandit, everybody. He is adorable, but he likes to be in the way of the video. So, anyways, what I want you to do here is this is almost kind of like a physical therapy type of move for your shoulders, just to stabilize some of the smaller muscles. So you're on your belly, thumbs are up towards the ceiling, and your arms are out kind of at a 45-degree angle, not directly out to the side, and not directly up in front of you, kind of a 45. And then just nice and easy, you're going to lift your shoulders. Just like that. Up and down. It's kind of a small movement, but it's worth it. So you have, I think, 10 of those. Yep, 10 of those. Then we have have 20 shoulder circles in each direction. So again, if you have weights, you can add some small weights to this. I really only recommend a couple of pounds because they get heavy quick. But do it without weights is just fine too. So you're going to come in little circles, 20 in each direction. So I'm going to go 20 forward, and then when I get to 20, I'm going to go 20 in reverse. So backwards circles, there you go. And so it's 40 altogether, 20 forward, 20 backwards. Then we have 20 hooks per side. So you're going to be down ready like you're going to fight somebody, and you're basically going to come around, boom, hitting somebody right in the side of the face. So you're coming around, just like that. So you have 20 of these on each side. And notice that it's a quick boom, stop and come back. I'm not swinging all crazy like this. It is a real quick movement, just like that. You can hit your other hand if you want, make you feel like you're doing something. And then you're going to switch and do 20 on the other side. So I kind of get my body into it a little bit. I'm not just standing here doing this. Kickboxing type of stuff like this is really what you make of it. If you don't put the effort into it, then it is going to be easy. You know, I could stand here all day and just do little jabs like this, or I could really get into it and do them like this, you know, and I'm really getting my muscles and my heart rate up. Okay, so 20 hooks per side, so stay on one side, 20, then 20 on the other side. And then we have, let's see, okay, I couldn't read my writing, sorry. So, what we're going to do, now this feels a little weird because it's not a huge movement. You're going to sit flat with your butt on the floor, legs extended out, and then you're going to lift yourself. Now you really aren't getting very high off the ground. So you're going to just basically push up. See, now you can maybe not even see it, but I'm only about an inch or two off the ground. And then back down. Up and down. Up and down. Just like that. Little tiny movement. Just like that. Now if you want, you can do with your knees bent like this, and you're going to be doing more of a tricep action. You can try whichever one you like. Just like that. So we have 20 of those, and then you'll stop your timer after 15 minutes, however many rounds you can do. Moving on to the core section, which is going to be another 15-minute block. You have, let's see, 10 side plank raises per side. So you're down in your side plank. I prefer to have my feet stacked, but you can have them staggered as well. Watch out. So you can have them staggered like this, or you can have them stacked. I prefer stacked. And you're going up and down. Not all the way back down to the ground, but up as much as you can, and down low, but not quite to the ground. Now if you want, you can have your knees bent, if this is hard on your core, but maybe work up to doing them on your feet. So you have 10 of those on each side. Then we have 20 alternating bird dogs. So we are down on the mat. We're going to go opposite leg, opposite arm. Balance for a second. So notice that my body is nice and flat, like a tabletop. You know, if you're down here, really try to work to get them up. Then you're going to hold it for about a second or two, and then you're going to switch. That's 2. We're doing 20. 3. 4. And so on. Then we have lat pull downs. So we're going to be on our bellies again. Arms straight out in front of you. Now for this one I want you to lift your feet up a little bit. So we're going to be working the bottom half of the core and the top half. Basically the whole body. So now you're going to pretend you have a bar in your hands. So the legs are lifted, you have the bar, and you're pulling it down right towards your chest. So notice that I'm also lifting my chest up the whole time. My legs are staying up, and I lift. I don't want to jerk, but just a nice gentle lift. So you're going to feel that on your back, and your glutes, and your shoulders. Then we go to reverse plank lifts. Now you know what a regular plank is. The reverse plank, now we're going to be facing upward instead of downward. So you're up like this, and then you're going to dip down, and then you're going to come up. So I feel this stretching on my biceps a little bit. Actually feels pretty good. But the key thing here is to really keep your core tight, squeeze those glutes up to the ceiling. And then you have 10 of those. Then we have the last one, plank shoulder taps. You got 20 of these. So you're in high plank for this one. And you're just going to tap the opposite shoulder. Now the easy thing to do here is to kind of rotate your body. Notice that my hips are rotating. Now when you do that, you're not locking your core in. You're more or less just changing direction. So what I want you to do is eliminate that. So step your feet a little wider than you would in normal plank. And you're just going to barely move your body. Stay nice and flat. Just like you have a glass of water up here and you need to keep it facing upwards or it's going to tip over. Okay guys, so that is exercise class number 5. So have at it. Have a good day. Let me know how you do.